Welcome to Booze and Glues, a justifiable excuse for two friends to spend time together, cross crafts off their to-do list, and, of course, drink. With glue guns and wine glasses at the ready, join Jessye Shepherd and Tabitha Davis as they attempt to simultaneously chat, craft, chug and charm. Will they consume alcohol? Definitely. Will they actually accomplish anything? Debatably. Will they bitch and complain? Inevitably. Will it be a bloody good time? Absolutely. And if things don't turn out just as planned, well, that's okay too, because booze.
I mean, I'm starting. Hello.
Hi. That's Jessye.
I'm Jessye. And that's Tab.
Hi, I'm Tab. Guess what? Jesse's drinking
I'm drinking.
alcohol with me.
So just wait. So I finish this. I'll be real silly, probably.
My dreams have come true. Yeah, we are drinking. Hold on.
Look, I got my labs done yesterday morning.
You got a bit of a bruise.
Yeah, because I was like, the lady, I complained to my doctor lady and said, dude, you're supposed to like check on my liver and shit, and you didn't. And she's like, well, we can take tests now and make sure your liver's okay. You know, and I'm like, you know what, like, let's just do it. Because I don't want to find out a harder way. I'm sure my liver's fine. Like, I feel okay. But just play it safe. And I need to get labs done for something else, too.
So if you get labs done now, make sure your liver's okay, and it's not okay, then what? They put you on a donor list?
I don't know.
I mean, geez.
But might as well find out now. It'll be nice for somebody to say, your liver is fine.
You're totally good. Yeah,
and
no,
I figured
I
should do it before I started drinking. So I did it yesterday morning. So
they're right under the deadline.
Like, what the hell? Does everybody bruise like this?
No. She got you good. I just went and did labs, and I got like 6 vials drawn, and it was just like, psh, psh, psh. I love watching when they take blood.
I can't watch because I am like deathly afraid of needles. Yes, I know I have a tattoo. It's a traumatic experience. Trust me.
But that's not like needles, really.
Well, I mean, I blacked out.
Oh, God.
So.
You have to imagine that it's not needles, because it's not even really needles. It's like a comb.
Yeah, it's thicker needles.
No. No, it's... Have you ever looked at a tattoo gun? It's the tiniest little, like, hair-thin needles.
Going into your skin.
There's this little group of them.
I'm not good with needles. When I was a kid, like, they'd have to, like, hold me down and, like, do it on my thigh because I was, like, freaking out. And every time I go to, like, get a shot or something, I always tell the nurse, like, my anxiety level is, like, 500 right now. I'm gonna not look. Like, please be nice.
Do this quickly.
And I told her, and she was like, and I just, like, breathed, like, I started, like,
oh, no.
It's scary.
Yeah, see me,
and
I'm
then
like...
she bruises me.
I don't think she bruised you. That's your body's own thing that it did.
My boss was like, well, yesterday he said...
You look
Jessye,
like you're shooting
well, he said, you should probably, if you want to hide it, you should start shooting it between your toes. And I was like, okay, thanks.
Like a model.
And then today he said, there's a tear-off sheet for a domestic abuse hotline in the lobby.
That's bad.
He's like, it's confidential. You don't have to tell me anything. I was like, okay.
Oh, jeez.
So it was pretty funny.
Yeah, when I went and had my labs done recently, I just was like, oh, yeah. And I was talking to her, and, you know, she put the needle in, and my, like, blood was shooting out so fast. It was, like, just amazing. Like, I was just like, whoa. Because I guess I was just really well hydrated, maybe. But they also use, I mean, a pretty good size gauge because they're wanting to not have it trickle. But yeah, it was so great. I was like super enthused. And then I was telling the gal who was the phlebotomist that was doing it, like, oh yeah, well, I work at a place, I see people get injections in their eyes all day long. It's like, this doesn't bother me. And she just was like, oh, I think I'd pass out. I was like, oh my gosh.
You stick needles in people all day.
I know. Some people have a thing with their eyes. I don't know. Oh, I was going to say we are drinking Stella Rosa.
I actually care about what we're drinking now.
It's a semi-sweet.
For like 6 months. I was like, I'm drinking ball. I'm like, yeah, move on with life.
You had a delicious creamsicle protein shake one night.
Did?
That sounded good. I was a little jealous of that.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, that's the only way I can drink protein is
I
in
know.
orange juice.
I know, that's so weird.
It's good, Brad.
I mean,
Brad's here, y'all.
there he is.
Hello.
Yell louder.
Hello.
We're gonna get him a mic.
We are. He's going to get his own damn mic.
So we are?
I told him last night when we were talking about podcast stuff that he should speak when he is spoken to. It's terrible, huh?
You can speak whenever you want. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm okay with that.
So what are we working on tonight, Jessye?
So, I was tasked with a fall craft. And you know, I typed into Pinterest. Oh, I gotta show you the Pinterest. So, I typed in, like, fall porch DIY. Because I've got this, like, porch that nothing is on.
I'm very jealous of your porch.
I got a great porch.
I've never really had like a covered porch, and it's like one of the only things I've ever really wanted. It's so heartbreaking, right?
It's really depressing.
Someday.
No, it really is lovely. And, like, we've used it. I was like, I wonder if we're going to have this porch and I'm going to be so excited about it and I'm never going to sit on it. But no, we've totally sat on it. So, I just looked up fall porch DIY. And it's like this crate planter. And this is what they did.
Aw, it says Happy Harvest, and it has like some mums in it. I'm just saying words, I don't know what those are.
Yeah, so it's just like it's one of those little crates at Michael's, and you can put little potted plants in it, and it's cute. And I couldn't find a little chalkboard thing, so we didn't get that. That's why it's really not that fall-y, but...
Sometimes I just find things that I think, oh, I'm gonna do a craft with these someday maybe. And guess what I bought a while back? 2 tiny little chalkboards that we could totally hang on the front.
OMG, Tab saves the day.
I was like, I just knew somewhere deep down that we were going to need them soon.
Yeah.
It was there. It's a psychic. The power of crafts combines.
Well, and like you did your crate project with your little bookcase.
Yes.
And I love that because it's like taking these boring crates and making them great.
Yes.
And I don't know why, but just that there's casters on the bottom of these, for some reason, to me, makes it like a whole new thing.
Yeah, no, it's pretty amazing.
I just love that you can do things like that.
I mean, people can.
And I stain them in the dark.
It's like next level. This is a crate. This is a moving crate.
Yeah. Or I was even thinking, okay, this is the weirdest thing I ever think that I want, but do you ever, like, start picking up your house and you, like, find yourself going, like, to the living room, to
you need
a
a
room,
junk
to the living
basket.
room? Yes.
Yeah. I used to always have one when I had small children and they had toys out everywhere. And they'd just be strewn. So I would get the basket and, like, go pick them all up and then
Take them in
put
all
them
at
to
one
their
time.
places. Yeah, instead of, like, running
Like,
all
let's
around.
be efficient.
But
I think this might be too big for that.
yeah, it's a little bulky and heavy. But I have a little basket for the dog's toys that I do that with. I also sometimes just think, well, you never really get any exercise. So that's good. Just run around the house, right? Something.
Yeah. Also, I decided to stain without gloves on yesterday, so all day my hands look like I wiped my butt without toilet paper and didn't wash my hands.
Well, that's what happens when you shoot up drugs, Jessye.
So,
You're looking real classy.
it's been a great day.
Good times. Well, shall we screw some pieces on these?
Did you get a thing?
Are we chatting? A thing?
A drill?
No, it was gonna be too noisy.
That's true. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll just watch
we
you
can always drill it after.
do yours.
What color do you want?
And then I'll drill down after.
What color do you want?
I really can't decide.
I know.
I have
I used
to
the
say,
same thing as stain, and one turned out like really light.
it's that, that's why it tells you on the can, shake well.
I
before
did
you
shake,
Stir well.
but then I came out with 2 crates, and I can't decide which one I like.
So this is what I'm going to say. The one on top is like a color that I like want to have in my house
Okay.
because I want to have cute neutral things like somebody else I know
Like my
Who's-
neutral barf house.
whose living room like looks like a little room set up from Pier 1 or something. And I like walked in and was like, I've never been so jealous in my life. It looks like a magazine spread.
That's very sweet.
It's ridiculous. So cute. So
It's coming along.
I want that to be a thing, but the one on the bottom probably matches my existing wood things that I have going now.
Well, I don't know what that means.
Well, I mean, I have dark colored wood things.
I know, but I mean, I don't know what that means as far as which one you're choosing.
Oh, I don't think I was choosing. I was just telling you. So, do you have... So, like, I feel equally, like, pulled to either one. Do you have any choice? We can make Brad choose.
I'll take the lighter one.
And then if we're disappointed, we'll know what our hearts really want.
That's true.
Take the lighter one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't even know where I'm putting this exactly at the moment. Do you feel disappointed now?
No, I don't think so. Do you feel disappointed now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That is like, you know what? The color of that one is like very different. And it has to be because it's not like the full
It's not
stain
stain.
color. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? Your hardware is going to like stand out a lot more.
Oh. Whoops, that's gonna be loud.
Don't talk while Jessye hammers shit. Right in front of the microphone. I almost
Sorry.
said microwave.
The microwave. Do you like how I just am like, okay, I'm gonna start.
Start singing?
No.
Or just start?
Oh, I did start singing. I do that, you know.
I do know. Yeah, that looks really cute. Especially because the hardware is super dark.
See, you can see it on there.
Oh, no, I'm not complaining. I'm saying, but I don't know. I think that I love that one because I think it will go in your really cute house that I love.
Well, okay.
Is what it is.
I'm so excited. Oh, if you could have a vote for what color our second bedroom would be, what would be your vote?
The mini room?
No, like well, it is mini. Well, actually, the master's not really that mini, but
The room we podcasted from.
yes.
The craft room. Isn't that what we used to call it? Is
Yeah,
it
well,
not going to be a craft room anymore?
I mean, that's where the baby's gonna live someday.
Someday. Like, you got some time. We can
know.
start setting up a nursery now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be really upset if I set up a craft room and then I have to take it down for a baby.
And be like, damn, baby.
So I
Taking
don't,
all my fun away.
I don't really want to make a room that I'm gonna love.
Right.
You know?
I get it. Okay, so... Well, it was previously some kind of terrible mauve color. Right?
It's just like.
No, I know it's white now, but where your dad took down those cabinets, there was like some funk
there
underneath.
was something weird. Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm going to say something crazy because I like bright colors, and Jesse's going to be like, I was thinking just a lighter shade of gray.
How funny! I was.
I like a lighter shade of gray. I think you do need to make it a lighter color than
Then what's in the
the
rest
living
of the
room and
house?
stuff
Yeah.
because that room is small, and so you don't want it to feel like a dungeon.
Yes, and it has the least amount of windows in the entire house.
Yeah, they should have saved some of the windows from the living room and put them in there, but hey, I mean...
That didn't happen,
right,
so...
When we go back in time, that can be one of the first things we do, is be like, hey, can you guys do a few things different in this house? Because I'm going to buy it in 90 years.
90. It's been close.
Well, it was 1930, right?
Yeah.
Brad, do the math.
I can't do math too good.
We can't do the math.
What math am I doing?
1930 to now.
That's 87. What year is this? 87 years? No.
83?
Not 97, it's 87.
87. I'm going to buy that house in 87 years.
Well, it's had a lot of changes since it was first built.
Oh, I'm sure. It probably was like one room when it was first built.
I think so.
Because that's what they used to do. Is just like add on a room, add on a room.
I got that screw in real crooked.
It's really cute. I like it a lot. So I would vote for a lighter color, and I do like the gray.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not a fan of blue on walls. Ever.
When color is harder on walls, then you gotta with a neutral color, you can decorate with whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The color makes it harder.
And, I mean, a light gray might be more interesting than just, like, a cream color or something,
Yeah.
Especially since you have the dark gray in the back.
That's what I'm thinking.
In the front. But now your walls are all wood. Are you going to paint them?
We're taking the wood down.
You're taking the wood down?
I hate it.
I thought we were going to faux shiplap it like Chip and Joanna.
No, because it is... If it were just like wood slats, I would like it probably. But all of them are different sizes. It's like there's like a small one, big one, medium one, big one, small one, medium, big one.
Is there no pattern?
I'm sure there is, but it's too
chaotic,
mixed for me. And then there's like these 3 like grooves down the right side of like every board.
They're like routed.
Yeah, it's not good. It's just really not good.
But what if you filled the grooves? Which direction do they go? Vertical?
Up and down. That's another reason I don't like it. Vertical. Yeah.
That's another word for it.
It's just a more juvenile word.
Yeah.
Just for our listeners that don't know big words.
Oh, that's really considerate of you.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking the shiplap goes horizontally or from side to side for those of you who are too stupid to understand the word horizontal.
We still love you.
What if
we still want you to listen.
I mean, what if they're like English as a second language listeners?
Could be.
And so we're dumbing it down for them, but they're listening to podcasts because they want to expand their vocabulary.
Somebody said, listen to podcasts, you might learn English faster. And they're like, yeah.
And then now they're like, I don't know the word for side to side. Because they just say side to side.
Yeah.
I think we got to step up our game. Well, what are you going to do with all the wood when you take it down?
I don't know. You want some?
It seems like we could have, like, infinite crafty times.
Yeah.
Can
or sell
you?
it. I mean, I think it's real wood.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And people are always, looking for that found wood stuff. Yeah. People make frames. You could rebuild your back fence with it.
True.
That could be interesting.
And the fence actually really needs to be rebuilt.
It does.
Did I tell you about when Willow was just in my yard? Was that last week?
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that she just, showed up.
Showed up one day at lunch.
Hi. Well,
that's my neighbor's dog. It's my brother.
I think they know that.
I said something.
We have discussed that.
I said something once because I'm like, I'm not gonna refer to my brother as my tenant. I'm not gonna especially to my family, you know. So I was talking to my uncle.
Oh yeah, because that's like real. Like I'm so uppity.
Yeah,
You're
like
like,
it's my brother, you know.
He's
so,
just a tenant.
right. So I was telling him, I was like, I said like, oh, my neighbor, you know, like just trying to be like cutesy. I don't know. And then Jake was like, neighbor, like I'm your tenant. I was like, I was trying to treat you with respect, but okay.
He's drawn the line.
Yeah.
He's
I was
like,
well, then pay me my rental deposit. If we're gonna go that route.
If we're gonna get real business-like, yeah, well, I think you might still have the same problem with the, like, multiple size boards would still probably bother you.
Yeah. But that might be more fun.
I don't know. I think that, like, old barnwood sells for, like, a shit ton of money.
I wouldn't call this barnwood.
Well, I wouldn't either. It's obviously just housewood.
But
it's still probably, like, really old wood. It's worth something. People like, you know, that reclaimed thing.
yeah, it's totally in right now. But yeah, so I want to take it down, put up drywall, take out that weird bookcase. It's like built into the wall where I'm guessing a window used to be.
Another window?
Yeah.
There is a cool bookcase.
Well, it was the back of the house.
See, I like that. Oh, yeah, that's true, because they just added a room.
Yeah.
I like that whole thing where they have, like, neat trim and different funky little things that they build, like little pocket shelves and stuff in between studs. You know, like on old houses, they always used to do cool stuff. They're not like cookie cutter.
That's true.
Like, I literally probably could walk to either one of my next door neighbor's houses. It would be exactly the same as.
That's very true.
So, that stuff's like what gives it uniqueness. That's not a word? Brad says that's not a word.
What? Okay, nobody asked you to just tell us about what words we use right and not right, okay?
Also, are you concerned about disturbing the ghost when you take away his wood?
I don't think it's haunted.
I'm really pushing for your house to be haunted. I really want there to be a ghost. Have you tried to research and see if anybody's died there?
No,
Why not?
because I don't care.
Well, I don't care, but it would be interesting to know. Don't you think?
Well, what if they got, like, murdered or something? I don't need to
Yeah,
know
what
that.
if they did?
I don't need to know that.
You don't want to know that?
No.
Because then every time, like, something falls off a shelf, you'll be like, instead of just like, a dang thing fell.
It's the ghost of Thomas Boyd.
That's real specific,
That's
Jessye.
his name. He was murdered by his wife. She cut his dick off.
Oh. Was this a long time ago? Was she like...
25 years.
Oh, so Lorena Bobbitt was before that, right? 25 years ago? Yeah.
Who's Lorena Bobbo? What did you say?
Oh, that was the best. Lorena Bobbitt was the lady that cut off her husband's penis.
Threw it out the window?
Yeah, the
And
driving
then-
car, and she freaked out, and then they sewed it back on.
Yeah. And then she went back to the hospital and took it off again, right?
I don't know if she did again. I think she went back and tried. Did she go back and take it off again? That would be amazing. I mean, an amazing story. Probably not amazing for the guy.
No.
I mean, I totally understand, because when she went to trial, I remember it being very much a, battered woman syndrome thing. And I totally understand that, like, you just can't take it at some point and you lose your mind. But I feel like that's a real specific thing to do. Like, that's not like I have to get away from this person, you know? Like, if you kill someone, it's because, like, the only way I'm going to get away from them is if they're dead. It's the only way I can escape this. But, I don't know. Cutting someone's penis off seems a little harsh.
Yeah, I mean, that's always my threat, like, to Blake if he, like, cheats on me.
Yeah. I don't know that I could do that. I could totally kill someone, but I don't know if I can cut their penis off. That's
I
like
can't
some
seem to get these in
next
straight.
level shit. You probably should pre-drill holes with a little tiny
Yeah, well,
drill bit,
Don't wanna.
and then add those.
That requires more work than I'm about.
That's ridiculously cute.
It's turning out cute.
I really like it.
Bam.
So, are we prepared for Oktoberfest this weekend?
No. Is your dress done?
Nearly.
Are you
Oh,
excited?
Yeah, I've made the dress. I've made the apron. She drove off and threw the shaft into a field before calling police and admitting to what she'd done. That was followed
They
by
called it a
an
shaft?
explosive trial during which she detailed her many alleged allegations of abuse against John. Yeah, no, I guess she didn't go back to the hospital and try to cut it off again.
And somebody must have taken the story and
Uniqueness. Noun. Boom. Ha ha ha. It is a word. Brad's been Googling stuff.
I love it.
Have you been actually Googling stuff? On Google Chrome.
Oh, no.
What's wrong with Google
I
Chrome?
made him download Google Chrome the other day.
Why?
And he was like, if I get a virus. I'm like, from Google Chrome?
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. I'd stop talking. Just for that. Well, I figured he could just upload stuff to the Google Drive. And then he was having a real hard time because he was doing it on Internet Explorer and buttons weren't showing up and stuff.
Internet Explorer?
What the Brad?
How old are you?
Old enough for you to be mine.
That was a creepy answer.
And I don't even think that's true.
In what way?
As a child.
How old are you?
He just had a birthday.
I know, but I just said happy birthday. I didn't say happy birthday. How old are you?
It was. Well, and I was like, ooh.
24?
No!
I was gonna I can make you cookies and we can do all this fun stuff at trivia to celebrate your birthday, and then dude didn't even show up.
Wow!
Because he was hunting. They can't see the air quotes, but I'm making
Hunting at night?
air quotes.
I don't think you do that at night. You do that in the morning.
I tried to ask what he was hunting and he never told me.
Deer.
The world's most dangerous game?
Yes. Man.
Or maybe woman if you're hunting at night, you weirdo.
So I'm glad this is gonna be a planter because these go further than the wood.
Oh, yeah.
I thought about it and I said,
Don't put a baby in that box.
that I will not be doing.
No
babies in
He
the
turned
planter box.
30. It was a big birthday.
That was a big birthday. Your second 29th. Your second 29th.
Your first anniversary of your 29th birthday.
Yeah, thank you. That's the same. Do you love it?
Look, now he can
Yeah.
grow a
Is
beard.
30 the best you've ever felt?
Yes.
He's checking. Why not? Your 30s are amazing because you know all the shit that you learned in your 20s already. It's good. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
If I knew all the stuff I know now and could go back to being 22, man, I would have got some shit done.
I'm feeling 22.
No.
Okay, T-Swift. Get it, girl.
T-Swift. Oh, I have the best story about Taylor Swift. So, I'm driving in the car with the boys, and the song comes, her new song comes on the radio. And
the one that's how does it go?
look what you
Look what
made
you
me
just
do.
made me do.
So it's playing on the radio, and I was like, oh, guys, listen. And I turn it up a little bit, and they're sitting there all expectantly, and I'm like, They start to talk. No, listen. And I like turn it up a little bit more. And I just have him like sitting there in anticipation for something cool that's gonna happen. And then Remy's just like, what is it? And I'm like, oh, it's the new Taylor Swift song. And he gets so mad.
You don't like Taylor Swift?
Well, he gets mad because he used to like Taylor Swift. Like, he would actually like ask to listen to Taylor Swift. And then his dad teased him about that a lot. And so then now he hates Taylor Swift.
Oh.
And so he would like, now if you bring up that he's like Taylor Swift, he gets like all embarrassed and sheepish. It's hilarious.
That's sad.
So in the middle of the song, you know how she just randomly is talking on the phone?
Yep.
And then she says like, oh, Taylor can't come to the phone right now.
'Cause she's dead.
Yeah. Remy just goes, oh, Taylor Swift is dead? He was like, completely bought it. I was like, what? No, that's
the
part
old
of
Taylor Swift is
that's
dead.
part of the song. But they just said Taylor Swift is dead. Why would they say that on the radio if it wasn't true? He was convinced, like, that somebody broke into the middle of her song and announced that she was dead. You know?
Does your penis still work when it gets sewn back on?
I mean, they have to reconnect all those blood vessels and stuff. What do you mean by work?
Like, can you still get it up and, like, have feelings in it?
Oh, that I don't know. Nerves and stuff are real hard to, like, reconnect.
Because what's the point in getting your dick back if, like, you can't...
Cosmetics.
Well,
They can,
who
like...
cares if a chicken, like, oh, look at my dick. It doesn't work.
But, I mean, what if he's, like, at the gym and he just doesn't want to be stared at by the other boys?
Okay.
You know?
If he doesn't have anything flopping around there?
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure that... Well, I probably shouldn't get all into this.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure that, like, trans people who have gender reassignment surgery, like, they get some form of penis with, like, surgery and hormone therapy.
I guess that's true, huh?
Yeah, but I'm not sure how functional it is in that way. So, but that's more of like a, you know, because like you don't want to have like body dysmorphia. I can't imagine being a man and having a penis for all that time and then someone chopped it off. Like, how would you live just not having it there, you know?
Yeah.
It's probably just more for state of mind, even if it's not functional.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm just making shit up as I go, right? What are them? Wildly... There's a word for that. It's one of these words I can't remember. Brad, have you started listening to the Missing Maura Murray podcast?
I have not.
You should, because then you'll hear that word I was talking about that one time.
How funny that there's not enough screws.
Are we sure we didn't just drop one? Remember
I'm
that?
short 3.
Well, how many are in here? How many do you need? 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have 16?
Yeah. I mean, yes, they could have fallen out because I opened it last night.
Yeah. I think I have 16. You think they're at your house?
Could be.
You can use these ones. I can find additional screws.
No. You use those.
Nah. Are you sure you didn't drop them? Remember that time you dropped all the screws, like, multiple times?
Wow, I just get blasted on, like, on, like, not live radio.
On not live radio. I only bring it up because you specifically said, I have to quit messing with these. I'm going to lose them. And then drop them, and then we had to go search for them.
See, I learned my lesson that time.
Yeah, maybe they're in amongst other stuff. Here comes the crumble. This is a natural Aw, snap!
There's 2.
Nope, there's another one.
You guys, I found them!
That was the natural Foley. Imagine Jessye searches through a paper bag for her missing screws.
It's a plastic bird. They're like an extinct endangered species these days.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think they're actually extinct. They are. Every time I go anywhere and they're like, do you want a bag? And I'm like, maybe. You know, it's only for food and stuff. Like if I go buy hair supplies, because
Well, it's the size of the company, I thought.
oh, that might be partially it. And then also whether like they're just, I don't know if they're allowed to just eat the cost, or maybe if it's for retail, like sale or wholesale. When I go buy hair supplies, you'd get bags. And I feel like Joann's gives you bags. Do you think it's because it's food? I'm gonna look into the fine details of the law.
Yeah, there's a rule, and I read it once, to be honest. Which
Not
is weird, 'cause
me.
I don't really read a lot. But,
So what are you wearing to Oktoberfest?
I don't know, probably some jeans and a t-shirt.
Like pants, jeans?
Yeah,
That seems really hot.
it's at night.
It's still really hot.
Hell no, I wore a sweater the last 2 years.
What? Well, then maybe I'm gonna be cold. I want to find some of those. I didn't.
You live in
prepare.
You lived in Chester. You're not gonna be cold.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't prepare very well because I really wanted to find like these very specific socks that now I am afraid I've run out of time to find. You know,
Might have, yeah.
like tall, like almost like knee socks. Well, not really knee socks, almost knee socks. But like, you know, they wear them with their dirndls. They have like little cutouts in them, or they're like a little bit lacy, like dressy,
Oh.
tall, dressy socks. I don't know. Maybe I can go find some at like JCPenney because the old ladies wear them.
Yeah,
No? Maybe.
maybe.
Because I really feel like I need some with my outfit. But I was like gonna look online and I keep forgetting, and then now it's like too close for Amazon Prime. That is really close.
Yeah. I can't wait to see it.
I just have to sew on my like little buttons that.
Brad's only gonna see it in the pictures because he didn't want to come with us.
So lame.
To what?
Oktoberfest.
I offered to go with you. I invited myself.
We
at a
said-
different time.
Wait, no, you said why don't you guys go this day?
True.
That's different. You know who's going to Oktoberfest? 2 weekends, and it's not the same day.
Brad.
No, are you going twice?
No, sorry.
Oh, I was like, what the shit?
Could if she's not.
Jake, my cousin Jake, and I was like, how are you going both weekends? But neither of those times are the same day that we're all going. So lame. But he's going to be in town 2 weekends in a row, so we should get together and hang out.
Does he not live here?
That's what I said. He lives in Sac. You obviously keep in really good touch.
Hell if I know.
Man, I've already almost drank my whole glass of wine. Brad chugged his.
It's good.
I'm actually kind of feeling something. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? I feel nothing. But that's not unusual. I never feel anything. Jesse's dancing for
That's
us
my
again.
Getting drunk dance.
Jessie danced for us last time we recorded, and she was not drinking alcohol, so...
I danced?
Oh, yeah. You were
Mm-hmm.
pretty wild. Do you remember when we were all
Talking about
laying on the
dirty
ground,
things.
and you were like, we should have a sleepover?
No, I said I feel like I'm at a sleepover.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Because we were
still.
all like hanging out on the ground.
Not drinking.
Like, I didn't used to drink at sleepovers. I was innocent.
Me too. I was super innocent until a late age in life.
Mine wasn't as late as Tab's. I don't think anybody can hear me.
Don't you have 2 kids?
Yes. I was still totally innocent until after I had children. Brad, do we need to have a talk about sexual morality?
You can have sex and still be innocent. She was married.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't like drunk having threesomes
Oh, girl.
and why not?
at that stage in my life.
What?
Anywho,
Don't listen, Dan.
what are you going to put in this? Just potted plants?
Yeah.
I don't have a porch to put my potted plants. That's alliteration.
You have a back porch.
I do have a back porch. But nobody can see it on my back porch. Maybe I can put it right in smack in the middle of my kitchen table. What do you think about that? I don't know.
Love it.
I want to put plants in it, but I kill everything.
Well, me too.
I can't keep things alive. Can I plant fake plants?
Yeah.
I'll just put fake flowers. I actually have like a shit ton of fall foliage. I bought a lot.
Oh, because it was on sale.
I don't even know if it was on sale. It was like late summer and I couldn't take it anymore. So I just was like, I'm going to buy this.
The wheels are making it.
So cute. You're being so productive. I love how we take turns being productive.
I didn't. See, I looked at a picture of exactly what this looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Those skeletons, I had to think of something, and I just couldn't.
But, yeah. No, I had a little difficulty with that too, just because I had previously looked at a picture that I really liked and then I couldn't find it. So that was kind of lame. But I think we do this like in general. One week I'll be like, oh, and then this and that. And then the next week you're all on it. And I'm sitting here staring at the same unscrewed on thing on the corner of the deal.
Because you want to drill,
Yeah.
which really is probably smart.
I don't want to hurt my poor little wrists.
No, we don't want that.
I have the carpal tunnel. I got the carpal tunnel. Yeah, it's not good. It's not worth it. Man, I'm gonna need some more drinks.
Multiple?
Multiple more drinks. Yeah. Well, I am going to hopefully get my journal finished in the next couple days, because that's all the amount of time I have.
Then you can help me with my lederhosen.
Are you gonna wear lederhosen?
Yes.
Did you get authentic lederhosen?
No, if
This
I
is
got
really-
authentic, I wouldn't need your help making it.
Sweaty.
I don't know why you think it's going to be so hot as balls there.
Well,
Have you ever worn leather overalls?
have you ever been drinking while wearing leather?
Overalls?
Yeah. Well,
Try to get that shit off in a porta potty. I ordered lady lederhosen. I know you don't have that problem.
Wait,
Don't
wait.
mansplain how you can stand up and pee. Thank you very much.
2 little buttons. It comes off and
God.
you just swap that shit out and go.
Well, aren't you wearing a dress?
Yeah.
Well,
No,
this-
but I ordered lady lederhosen, and they were really cute. I tried them on, and I was like, oh, I could just like wear a flannel with it. It'll be so cute. And then I was like, oh my God, I have to pee in a porta potty. How am I going to like unattach all this?
Yeah.
Shiwi.
Dresses are amazing for peeing in a porta potty. You just like pull it all up above your head. Boom. Done.
Amen.
So, yeah, I just have to like sew buttons on, put my little lacing things in, and that's basically it. And figure out how I'm gonna braid my hair.
Well, kind of what you
Wow,
have,
the
you know.
problems of a dresser-upper.
I am really excited. Like, I love getting to be in costume. So, oh, and I gotta find funky socks. Then I'll be good to go.
And you can help me.
We're going to see Jason Aldean tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. I had a patient come in today and they had a RD and they had tickets to that. And now he has to have surgery
Oh, no.
tomorrow and can't go.
That's really sad.
She asked if I wanted 2 extra tickets.
You said
I
no?
should have took them. No, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so sad.
That's really awful.
Yeah.
You said no.
I'm going to Jason Aldean.
All I know is that he likes to cruise on a back road, dirt road. Cruising on a dirt road.
In his big green tractor.
Oh, yeah. Skip.
Take another ride on my big green tractor.
No. Don't finish that sentence.
We can go slow.
No.
Make it go faster.
Dear Lord.
It's really deep lyrics.
Do you mean by really deep, like there's a double entendre? Because I don't think that that's being that deep.
No, it's deep.
I think, well, are you making a double entendre by saying it's deep?
Emotionally deep.
I recently heard somebody talking about folding paper with a bone folder, which is something that I've done a million times.
What's a bone folder?
It's this little tool that you use. It's made out of like animal bone or antler, and you use it to like crease paper and make like sharp edges. And it was this gal on a podcast talking about, she's like she works for a museum and she does stuff with paper restoration. She got real upset about tape for a second. Like real upset. Apparently don't use tape. Anywho, she was talking about how they, at work, her work, when they use their bone folder, say, like, you gotta bone down real hard on that. Which is, like, the best thing ever. And now I'm like, how have I used a bone folder for probably 12 years of my life and never thought to say, you gotta bone down real hard on that? Like, I'm reevaluating my whole life. Like, what was I thinking? So there's that's a double entendre. That's not being deep.
It's deep. Tab. Country music is so deep.
Like knee deep. Oh God, Brad!
What do you say?
He said rude things that are not
I'm too busy
appropriate.
screwing. What did he say?
He said naughty things that are not appropriate for our listeners' dear, precious ears.
Especially if they don't know the meaning of vertical.
Oh, goodness. Jessye is screwing vertically at the moment.
Get a little side-to-side action in a minute.
Jessye has almost got her complete, what is this called again? Crate?
Crate
Rolly crate? Tiny coffin? Portable coffin.
It could be like a cat coffin.
Portable cat coffin. Oh, you can put a little handle on it and drag stuff around with you. Ooh, what if you put garden tools in it? And then you could just attach a rope
You
and
totally could do that. Put like a cute little
place to place.
like pot in there with like your little tools.
That would be fun. Well, Jessye's project is completely crafted. And the first half of mine is done because she did it for me.
So like, look at all this fuzz.
I can live with fuzz. I think it's going to be fine.
Gives it that rustic look.
I
right?
did put the brackets on, and so I could see what it looks like, and it looks really cute.
Here, I gotta look at it like.
That's so cute.
Like-
We're going to have to take a picture, because we do that.
See, like the casters make it. Am I right, Brad?
You're right.
Absolutely. Well, Brad and I done finished our drinks, and Jesse's still drinking.
Sorry. I don't have the stamina I used to.
So, hey, Jessye, drink up.
You have craft to do.
You did it!
Because I got my magic juice.
Magic juice. Oh, man. Are you going to get drunk at Oktoberfest? Because I can't wait to see this.
Fuck yeah!
This is going to be fun!
Maybe you might not be crying later. I might have one of my awful nights.
Right, what if
and
she
then you're
turns
gonna be
into a
like, thank God.
total bitch and freaks out on you? You
What day
might
is going?
you might be lucky.
Saturday?
Apparently, he likes that.
What day? What's Saturday?
This Saturday. Like,
Oh, bones.
I'm still saying, I bet you could like scalp some tickets. There's some, Craigslist
Blake just
tickets.
sold 2, like, last week.
He had
What?
2?
Oh, so Heather and Matt were going.
He didn't sell it to Brad.
You were already going a different day.
So I can't
You-
go twice?
You told me you were gonna buy them from Blake for like $200 each.
I would have traded Blake one, and then he could have sold that one.
I thought you had friends you were going with that day.
He's saying he could go twice.
Twice. 2 times.
Oh, but not if you trade.
And not if you trade.
I have an extra ticket.
Oh, well, you didn't invite any of us.
Oh my god.
Well, 'cause none of you girls are gonna put out.
That is true.
Damn straight.
See, my point exactly.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Well, this has gotten real awkward.
I didn't think of somebody going twice. That just seems a little
That
excessive.
seems like, what are you, an alcoholic?
I
Yeah.
don't go to meetings.
Okay, anyway.
Alrighty.
Blake didn't sell any tickets.
We don't, that's illegal.
We
Probably.
didn't do it on purpose.
I know.
That doesn't make it legal because you didn't do it on purpose.
Well, yeah, no, because we, like, felt bad, you know, because...
I thought you were saying Blake didn't sell any tickets. Like, that never happened.
I know, but it's
And
not
then I
like
was saying you wouldn't do that because that's illegal. And also, Brad doesn't have to feel bad now.
I know, well...
She's going to
I'm
re-explain
still
it.
going to tell the story. So, Matt and Heather were going with us, so Blake bought 4 tickets, and they had even paid us for the tickets already, and then... Turns out Heather got a job as a coach, and they have
Yes.
a tournament this weekend, which is a real fat bummer. Well, except for that she got a bitchin' job, so...
Yeah, it sounds pretty awesome.
So, yeah, then we sold them, and then, you know, we were like, should we just sell them for, like, what we bought them for? Because I feel bad. Like, we weren't
I would have to. I couldn't handle it.
doing this to make money.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then, so, like, Blake just put them up for, like, a little bit more than whatever, but not that high. And he was like, some guy got a hold of him, and he knew who it was. It was, like, a friend of a friend that's also going that night. And he's like, I'm just going to tell him, like, just give me, because he just wanted one. He's like, I'm just going to tell him, just give me the, like, cost. And then the guy wouldn't. He was like, no, here's more money. I'm like, okay, fine.
Well,
We made money. That's why we're going to a concert.
nice. I was going to say he probably should just put him up for, like, highest bidder. That guy probably
Okay, I'm done.
bought them for cheap from you guys and then turned around and resold them.
Could be.
Alrighty.
Okay, love y'all. Bye, Felicia.
That was so unenthusiastic.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.